But yeah, I think we're just gonna go with morning gabs. Cause most of the time I'm just sitting on here running my mouth and cleaning up something. So we'll go with that. Now first things first, I actually did everything but mop the kitchen and the living room. I just have to double check on those. So I actually did everything on my list yesterday except mop the living room and mop the kitchen. And the only reason that I didn't mop yesterday was because it got later in the day. And I didn't want anybody messing up my stuff. So I knew I could do it today and, you know, leave and nobody would be bothering. Or I wouldn't have to worry about it getting messed up. So, I also did wash the dishes. But of course, it never fails that more will come. Never fails. So I did it. Now I just have to wash them now. And make my coffee. I just have to stick to my clear cup. It's the best way to be. Stick to my clear cup. All right. All of this. So then on top of that, I also have to try to go ahead and prepare, like kind of make dinner and everything. So it'll already be done and I don't have to worry about that just in case my day takes longer today, work-wise. Because I was off yesterday, so of course nothing got done. But I can move things around the way I need to. That is a good thing for me. I can just move it around and yeah. Let me find. Oh my gosh. Trying to figure out this thing for work. And I do feel like a lot better today, or even like in the mood to actually work. Did it save it? Sometimes when I'm trying to figure out this stuff, I feel like I'm such an old lady with it. Oh, shucks. That's not what I want. So I'm trying to get... Hey, I'm doing great. How are you this morning? This is one thing I do not like about these Androids. I do not know how to work them. So then it makes it harder for me to send. Okay, let's try it again. So, booyah! Sometimes I have some sense. Good morning. Oh wait, let's see. My sound is all the way down. That's what it was. Because when I put it on this little stand sometimes, yeah. So that could mean all that talking that I was doing. Just running my trap, nobody heard. But I was saying good morning, how are you? Hey Braylon. Oh, hey Braylon, hey, oh, Tamara. I don't wanna mess it up. Good morning. And it's crazy, like, I don't know. Okay. Oh, yes. So I figured out how to do this. Just have this email. I figured out how to do that. Now if I could just figure out how to do everything else, it'd be great. Good morning, Gulshan. Gulshan? Yeah. And my heavy accent, my very Alabama, very southern accent. If I mess up your name, just know I'm saying good morning and I'm sorry. Okay. All right, so that is done. Proud of myself for that. All right. Now we'll just finish putting up all these dishes, and then I'm gonna make my wonderful, wonderful cup of coffee. Today I actually got up and got dressed and everything because I thought that I would have to drive like almost an hour and a half today. But I looked up and I did not have to drive an hour and a half. So now I have to wait on another family to respond. On anything. Dang, that would have sucked. It would make so much noise and just bang, bang, bang. Okay. Now, I should have took that down last night, but I didn't. So my plan for dinner is just little sliders, little beef sliders. So that's the plan, right? So I just need to thaw it out. And I'm hoping it'll be done by the time by the time I get ready to go. Well, I know I will go somewhere, but I just don't know how long it'll take, okay? Good morning, Tyron. My week is going, okay? I took off yesterday and decided to clean up a little bit, so today I'll actually pretend to work. So far it's going great. How about you? And boss. Hey, boss. I hate I didn't take this out before because it would have been so much easier to deal with. I think the next thing I should do is get rid of stuff. Like throw away some more clothes, which I threw away, not a lot, but I threw away a good bit. In my transfer from winter to summer, springish clothes. Oh my gosh. Oh, but I'm guessing you're going to work, huh? Not resting like you probably should. Let's make my coffee. I can make my coffee and then I will mop the kitchen because that's how my brain works, to do everything. All right. I don't know if this little wet mop thing is going to really get some of these things. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. Ooh, crap. I really just need to get me a thing of hand sanitizer, just have in the kitchen. Because I always worry about germs. I'm screaming. Actually, I had bought this so long ago. Well, I don't want to say so long ago, but I had bought it at the beginning of the month. Specifically to say that I was going to try a new color. And so I did. I guess you didn't see me Monday? I don't know. I got a, how do I put it? I got a new hair, and then I actually got my nail, let's see. Then I actually got my nails done. I don't do that super, super long like other people because I don't know how they do it. I really don't. Because the minute if you hit it the wrong, then my finger will be hurting, and I just, ooh Lord, I don't, that's too much. Oh, right. I'm gonna say, dang, because I actually went to work on my birthday. Then the day after, I decided, yeah, no thanks. The cutest thing, my uncle actually got on here for my birthday. I was chatting it up. So that was sweet of him. Like my real biological uncle, not a fake one. My real uncle. For real. For real. I really feel like if I let this ground beef sit a little bit more, in about 10-15 minutes, I'll be able to go ahead and make the burgers. Which, it would just be the actual patty thing. Makes my life so much easier if I go ahead and meal prep, which is the goal. That is the goal for this new decade. You know, do better. Good morning, Christina. Don't spend all this money on things when I really can cook myself. I can do it myself. So that's motivation to myself. I also impart it to you. If you can do it yourself, do it. Okay? You might be able to save some money. Oh my God. Like there's a whole nother cabinet here. You might be able to save some money, you might not. There's a whole nother set of stuff here I never opened. Actually, let's put that right there. What can I see now that I've like really paid attention to those cabinets? I'm like, what could I put there? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So again, I did most of the, ooh, can't see it. I did most of my little clean and prep list. I did most of it. So, done. I'm not gonna even lie, I'm really hoping that a lot of the people are kind of just like, we don't really need you. We'll call you when we need you, which is what happens a lot with people, like with my job. Because every time they hear social worker, they think I'm coming to basically say everything they're doing wrong, I think. Because most people, I won't say most people's, but a lot of people's experience with social workers is like with child protective services or adult protective services. So they think I'm coming in that way, but I'm not. I'm coming to help. So explaining that is really hard and trying to get in their house. And yeah, so hopefully they'll say yes, but if not, I'll be fine because I won't have to go in anybody's house today. No, I didn't just realize it was a cabinet. I just realized that I never used it, right? Because I use all the other ones, but I guess I never actually had anything to go up here, which actually I do have something that could go there. So I think I'll move all of that. All my like little food containers, I think I'll move all of them up there. Cause I just never paid attention. Oh, 8:53. It is 7. I think we're just an hour behind you. And hey Kim. So I'm gonna just put that up there. I just really never, I think I got in the habit of like throwing everything under. I just didn't even pay attention to up here. But I've honestly been moving fast since I moved here. Just trying to work and, you know, like actually be good at my job and learn a new area. How'd you looked at the popcorn machine? How would you get it to me? I don't know. I'm not gonna just give you my address right here, but you're always more than welcome to follow me on everything else. It's the same name. Like, oh my goodness. No, I'll put that right there. I don't know who this is. I don't know who these people are. Okay. All right. Oh goodness, you have something to tell me. I don't know. Okay, now what'd you say? There's nothing wrong with that. I understand. Not in Life Alert. Goodbye. That's what happens when I start putting stuff together. I shouldn't even read. Oh man. But you know what? I was watching this this little lady on TikTok. She is so cute. and she'll be on there. She'll be cooking and everything. She's an older lady, and she was like, if I do fall, at least y'all can see me and y'all can tell the people to come help the little old lady. So if I fall, hopefully I fall on here and y'all can tell people to come help me. And Christina, oh my goodness, well, it's not really a secret, but I'm going to be an auntie too. My brother is having his first child, so I'm going to be an auntie as well. Do you know if it'll be a boy or a girl yet? Because I know I'm having a nephew. And I can't wait to dress him up in little plaid. His mom's gonna be so sick of me. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna send her like an outfit, a little plaid outfit, and her response is probably gonna be like, absolutely not. Let's see how quick she'll respond. I'm gonna do it on my iPad. That's what the grandma on there said. That's what she said. I'm just saying, that's what she said. Now, I did think about that as well when she said it, but, hey. They might be able to, they might use my live or something. They have some type of technology or something. I don't know. I don't know the government business, okay? I tell them what they need to know with my taxes, and I go on about my day. Oh, what the freak? Okay, there we are. Bet you've been in the 30 club some time now. Let's guess, 36, 37. Oh. That must be so fun. Are you gonna cook anything, Christina? Maybe, maybe not. You said you've been there for a while, so that's the only reason I said 36, 37, because you said a while. And yes, it is coming along. I should have an update for you by this weekend. I thought I would have read more last weekend, but I tried to actually get out of the house and I took my baby to the lake. And she actually wanted to get in the lake, so whatever. It didn't look appealing to me, which I used to swim in creeks when I was younger, so I don't know why. I'm sorry, Christine. I said, are you gonna cook anything at the cookout? Like, are you gonna help? You might could make some brownies or something, or some cookies. They'll need something sweet. Hold on. It was a birthday party that she got invited to, so I took her there because that's where they decided to have it. Then when I realized where it was, I was like, oh, okay. It's not somewhere I'd want to sit. Well, they did have some kayaks and everything, and so I do intend to one day go back and get on the kayak. But not with this hair, okay? No, not with this hair. Because if it tips over, I'm going to scream. Oh, I can already tell you're going to be a great Auntie Christina because you're already helpful. Okay. Yes, you inspired. Now, will I be going back? I don't know, because hold on, I gotta make sure it won't, because I got a little tan. Well, you don't really have to know how to change the diaper. If you can just bring them the diaper, or even warm up a bottle or something, or bring the pacifier, that'll be so helpful. Just little things like that. Or even just watching the baby in the crib or something while your brother or his girlfriend, if they have to like run to the restroom or something or take a shower, that'll be really helpful for them. So you don't have to know how to change the diaper, just watching. That's what I did when I was younger. I helped my auntie with my little cousins. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I got like a, okay, there it is, you can see. All right, so outside will not see me that much because I only went out there to walk and I turned a whole different color. Uh-oh, okay. Wait, okay. Okay, I'm listening or watching. You know what? I actually believe you. I think I remember you saying like your job was operations management or something, if I remember correctly. I think that's what you said. So I was like, oh, boss man. I feel it. Not you leave them in better places. Okay, now here's the thing to that. How do they leave your spirit, okay? Like, are you pouring too much, or is the lake how you refill? And I'm waiting, Christina. I need a little bit more because it melted. Oh no. Well, it would be really hard to kind of get into whatever's bothering you right now, but I want you to know that I will send one up for you and send blessings and kindness and all the things that you need right now. Just the unspoken thing. You don't have to spill it all out right here because I won't be able to help as much as I would want to via YouTube. But if you are sad about things, just cry it out. And it's okay to cry it out. Or even just writing down why you're sad. Okay? If you can write it down and get it out some way, just write it down. Talk about it with a friend. Even talk out in your room or something. I know that seems like a little crazy, but just getting it out so you'll feel better, because holding it in is gonna hurt even more. So just try to get it out, right? And know that there's nothing wrong with you for feeling that way. Okay? A lot of people are sad or they're depressed and things, and they don't know how to say it. So the fact that you're willing to admit it, you're already ready to start, baby. Oh, not the check engine light lifestyle. I like that. And yeah, me too. That's kind of why sometimes it's hard. Like I think that's why it took so long to get into hospice, because I thought I would be able to, like, I would literally feel everything from them. And sometimes I do, but I like when I'm able to feel like if they're fearful about things or if they are sad, then I'm able to slide in there and just kind of be the brightening spot, so they don't push on me as much. I instead use it to be able to help them and anticipate their needs. So, I feel that. I did say I was gonna mop, didn't I? I did. I said a lot of things. I feel like this should go right here and not leak as much. God, I hope it doesn't leak. And I probably shouldn't wear a white shirt to try to get it together. Yeah. I don't think I have a check engine light on, but I definitely have some light on in my car. But yesterday, I kind of felt like my body was telling me that I needed to chill, even though I wasn't as sickly or I wasn't sneezing as much as I had been last week. But I felt my body going, ugh. So I just took the day off. Oh my frick. Okay, so not sure how that worked. Oh, I like the way you're explaining it to me. Have you, like, are you gonna just like record the class, or like how do you intend to do that? My work call will start eventually.
Anybody know how to catch a squirrel?
Is this going to be a joke or it's like a real thing?
No, it's a joke.
Oh, I was like,
Climb up a tree.
Climb up a tree and act like a nut.
oh man.
Ellen, you're on the same page I am. Why don't eggs tell jokes?
They don't have no yolk.
They may crack up.
You see how they start these meetings?
Before I forget, Helen, you have a
Ridiculous.
24-hour follow-up in Rockdale, Mr. Dunn.
They're ridiculous. Okay, so I only mute it because they'll eventually start talking and saying people's names. But I'm still here, of course, and yeah. And listen, even in doing that, you'll probably be healing yourself. Just putting it out there or even starting the process, you know? So here's the thing, helping people is actually my bag. That's where I'm normally at. I just want to help people. I don't want to say in a different way, but I just kind of want to help people where they are, like meet them where they are more. And it's a lot harder to do when I'm in a job. So I admire what you're doing there. Hi, Jay. And listen, go for it. There aren't many there aren't a lot of black male therapists for one, and as we know, a lot of males need the assistance or the guidance and stuff. So if that's something that you're even thinking about, please do it because it is needed. Or even if you don't consider yourself a therapist or go about it that way, even just being a mentor.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday
That's worth it.
to you. Just before I forget,
Regardless, a
I was
person of color.
given some medications
So,
last
my
night.
bad.
Quote from Mother Teresa.
I did.
It is not how much you do,
I
but
did.
how much love
And listen, Christina, if you do want to cry, go ahead and get that out. Don't hold that in, okay? Please don't. I wish I could give you a hug, but since I can't give you one, this is what you do, okay? You hold your arms out really, 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 really big, and you do it yourself. And you squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, okay? Make sure you massaging like that. You give yourself a big hug there, okay? Big hug. Up. And yeah, I'm glad you said something back because I was worrying, but I was trying to compose myself. I live in Texas. Well, then you wouldn't be able to see your niece if you did that. You said I have to give you some credit. You listen, you've been telling me about your plans. And Jay, I am helping right now, so I will not, probably won't respond because my focus right now is on Christina. I'm sorry. Sorry. But I don't think your family would want you to just move in with me. But if I could visit you, or if you could, I would let you. I pinky promise I would. Because I have a little girl you could play with. Let me see. I don't like children all the time, but you seem like you'd be a sweet baby. On June 4th, she'll be a little Gemini. Isn't that right? A Gemini? Yeah, a little Gemini. And how about this? If you probably cannot move in with me, what if I make sure I get on here every morning? Okay? And you make sure you get on here every morning, and I'll talk to you. And I'll give you the air hug. We can try that, okay? And I'll make sure I get on here every day at 7:30. And I've been close to that time, but I'm gonna make sure I do just for you, okay? Even if I'm driving, I'll make sure. I'm doing a pinky promise with you, okay? See, we're pinky. Can you see it? We're pinky promising. Sure. You can. You can. Now, I don't know how much of your, business you want to put on here, but I can't just take you from your parents, Christina. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. Christina, if you get on any other platforms, okay, like Snapchat or Instagram, I have the same name on there. I don't want you to put your number out like that. If you get on Instagram or something, you can message me on there. It's the same name as this. So don't put your information out here because people are nutty, okay? Okay. Let's see. I'm such an old lady. Let's try again when it's just us. Because I don't want you to just put your number on there. Like on here. Okay. Sorry, I had to respond to shenanigans. Wait, see, that's the problem. If you do it for too long, I may not look at the moment. Is that a what? A mirror? A mirror? Is that a mirror in my pocket? That's wild. How do you even do that? I'm still learning out. I mean, not learning out. I'm still figuring out this thing. I don't even know how you do that. Oh, crap. Why don't they answer the phone? That's so stressful. Oh. So you're trying to do all the, what do they call it? All the all the groundwork. That one is hilarious. Okay. Message that person. Does she live in the house? Because I need to see if this person will let me visit them, but they live further out, and that's stressful for me. Oh, you guys are just hyping me up today. I appreciate it. And then look, I'm not in my, what do you call it? I'm not in my, just my around the house clothes. I'm in what I plan to wear to just go visit families, which a nice little social work t-shirt and my little pants, and I go on about my business. Because I don't want to look too fancy when I go see them, but I do want to look like, oh, welcoming. Well, shucks. She wants to go see her. Okay. This person. I'm gonna call this lady and she's probably gonna curse me out. Because I really don't think she liked to be bothered with me. gonna respond. Okay, Tyron. So far, I will say yes, because I think I kind of knew this, but not really, and I don't know if it's like everybody, but when people are towards their end of life, their skin becomes really, really fragile, okay? So they're more prone to getting like little tiny scratches, little wounds and stuff. So they need wound care and everything, right? And so I went to one house, and this particular person, they had those wounds, and attached to those wounds were okay? So the entire time I'm trying to talk, they're flying around and touching on them. It was gross. It was gross. Oh, you're in college? Christina, why did I think you were so much younger? Well, then you probably won't want to play with the child, the 9-year-old. Yay! Okay, I love when things get successful. It works so. Oh, what did I have to do? So the protection service have already been called, but people also have autonomy, right? So it's like I noticed that because even the dwelling is a little, it could use some work, okay? But people have autonomy, so if they say they don't want like our volunteers to come in and help, if they don't want us to come send people to help them, I can only do so much. And so what I do for me is I just make sure I don't go in the house. Our nurses, they go in there every day, so if there's any other concerns, they'll let me know. But a lot of times, even when I see those conditions with them being adults, I can only do so much. And so that's been like the main thing just with working in hospice. A lot of times, like, they just, yeah, it just be hard. Like, cause they can't clean up, things. And then sometimes they have people who will help them, but those people are like far away. And with adult protective services, if there's like anyone even involved with the family, they kind of see it as like, oh, okay. And like, it's not an immediate thing for them. That's what I've noticed. So it's like even calling them, it's just a way to cover my butt. They don't always jump into action. So, yeah. See, somebody is 37. I knew it wasn't that crazy. Oop, wait. Well, I'll tell you this, Christina, if you do message me somewhere, or if you put your number somewhere on some video, maybe a video that is so far down the timeline, nobody would look at it, we can do that. Thank you, Jay. And, oh, stepdads are, I don't know. Actually, I won't say that because I had a good stepdad the first time. A hoarder. So far, not really too many hoarders. Just they can't really do a lot for themselves. And so like sometimes the family will help or they'll come in and help, but it doesn't always work out. I think I'm about to go see one of my faves. Let's see how long it'll take me. Hold on. Oh, yes, Christina, you can be my YouTube daughter. And Tyron, oh, at 7. That's why I'm telling you, someone needs you to tell them that. What's it going to take? Let's see. Okay, I left the live. I'm still learning these things. That's crazy. Okay, I left the live. I'm still learning these things. That's crazy. Okay, let me go take this off so I can get ready. See, I love that for you. I love that for you. And Jay, I don't know. Okay. So I had to run and actually put my headband and stuff on so I can get ready to walk out the door. Walk. Okay, walk out the door. So there we are. There's that. And then, oh my gosh. Oh, not 10 years of the wrong type of love. Well, I hope you get the right type. And then oh my gosh. So here are my paintings that I'm going to take to my client because I've told him a million times I was going to paint something for him. So I have to give him these. I'll be here when I get back. Who sent me an email? Okay, no idea who that is. All right, so I need to put these in my bag because that's the problem. I always forget them. right. Put my rotator back in. Fudge, I did not get the cook. But the good thing is they're just little burgers, so it won't be that much. All right. Now that I'm all together, I'm going to go off to help some folks, okay? Where we at? 87. That's good. So, wonderful people who sit and watch me talk and run my trap. The Last of Us. Yeah, that's the thing on HBO. Yes, I have not watched the new season yet, but yes. Yes, I do. Okay, that should be her. How long is it going to take her? Oh! It's going to take her 25 minutes to get there. Yes. I need to do better at actually clocking in to work. Okay, I'll go look and figure out which one. Hey, we can talk about these shows. I really should start doing more when I actually watch them. But I'll be honest, I finally watched something yesterday. Like I actually sat and watched TV yesterday. And I watched the baking show, Nailed It. I love that show. It makes me want to go buy baking things, but that's a lot of money. A lot of money for baking things. Yeah, it is. Oh crap, let me clock in. I do not like to clock in for some reason. Okay. So, well, like I said, when you get back on these things, you see me there. So, all right. I feel like it's abrupt, but I gotta go see my favorite client, even though I shouldn't say I have a favorite client. I shouldn't say I have a favorite, but I have a favorite. Oh, thanks. I have a favorite client, and I'm going to go see him and bring him his artwork, and hopefully he's in a good mood. Even though I did call the people on. I did have to call the people. But anyways, hopefully he's in a good mood when I see him, because I do try to brighten him up, right? Okay, so not a lot. Stop it. But anyways, love you all. I will hop back on here. Maybe today, I don't know. It depends on how long it takes me to drive. But yeah, I'm gonna get on this road and hopefully I can go pretty fast, but decent fast. So